ready for an adventure. How about everyone else? Ready?
I would
Ready?
say,
You've had a
yeah, I'd
little
say
too
it's
much.
just about time.
You've had a little too much sugar today.
I don't know if I've had any sugar
What
today.
did you have? One of those Mickey shaped ice cream sandwiches at work?
I wish. I wish. Well, talking about ice cream and ice, and look at there's a candy guy right there, and all this stuff in this awesome, cool world. Look at that candy guy right there. I'm gonna. Oh, sorry, that made me. We're having a special thing, different than usual. We're reading adventure type. We're not read. Well, we are reading, but it's storyboards, and it's a little action description and a little dialogue. It's an older PDF, so it's a little harder to read. So we're gonna do our best, and we'll go around and um, introduce all these adventurers. So in my corner, I have Clint Monroe.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's happy to be here, and I'm going to do my best to be as animated as possible. However, it is the day after my birthday, and so I'm, taking life as it comes at this moment. But yeah, I'm excited to see this. I love storyboards. I love anything that has to do with the planning and execution of bringing something like this to life. It's something that we don't get to see that much, and I've spent a lot of time looking at scripts and reading and researching scripts. So it'd be nice to see the next phase, because I think everybody here wants to be a movie star of sorts and or in, the film world, and this is another piece of it. So I'm excited to sink my teeth into it and mull it around like a cow chewing his cud, I guess. Is that an apt
Awesome.
metaphor, everybody?
Yeah, yeah. We're
Sweet.
gonna process this through about like 8 stomachs, so
Yeah.
it's all good.
Eight stomachs of candy.
All right, Kat is thinking in her mind, correcting. What did I say wrong? Feel free, you can correct me. I don't want to put misinformation out there.
Four stomachs and a cow.
Four
Four
stomachs.
stomachs.
See, I
Okay.
have like a
Good to know.
thank you
Was it that
also,
obvious
Vicky.
on my face? My goodness, sorry.
Yeah.
No, thank you. I would rather be, corrected and put out real information than someone else believe what my memory is just pulling from somewhere in my childhood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
So, so yes, we're gonna thank you for processing that through another brain stomach. Next we got Vicky Dykes.
Hello, I'm Vicky Dykes. I'm from Central Alberta. I'm an actress. Right now, I'm focusing on an improv show that I'm going to be in on December 1st with Improv Jelly. It will be my first professional show, so I'm thrilled about that. We're going to get back to shooting my yoga show, and editing will begin in December for that. So again, that's really exciting because we'll see some finished shows. And I really enjoy reading Shakespeare with Kat. So that is another thing that keeps me busy and happy. Oh, and tonight I am Ice Clops, Princess Bubblegum, and Elemental Fire Element.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is exciting. I am jelly. And speaking of the Shakespearean cat, we have Kat. Please tell us.
Hi, I'm Kat Wilson. I live in Gig Harbor, Washington, and tonight I'll be playing Rainicorn and reading actions and descriptions. I'm not quite sure how to do it on a storyboard because I've never seen a storyboard reading like this, so we'll find out. It's pretty exciting. In my spare time, I do read some Shakespeare with Two Households in Fair Corona on Facebook. Although in 2 weeks we'll be reading a screenplay, The Lion in Winter, most likely. So about Henry II and Eleanor of Aquitaine. Very exciting.
Oh, I may join you for that. That sounds interesting.
That's a big script.
Just remind me. Just remind me.
So, and then it's fall, so it's time to plant bulbs. That's what I've been doing today.
What? How do you spell that?
Flower bulbs, daffodils, tulips.
Very nice. Awesome. Exciting. All right, Heather, after you introduce yourself, go ahead and put it on the calendar so remind you to do Shakespeare this Saturday. But
well, I just trust that Kat will PM me and remind me about it because I've got a poor memory. Hello, my name is Heather Lee Cameron. I'm an actor. I'm a voice actor. I'm a writer. I'm a freelance journalist and I'm an independent filmmaker tonight. I'll be reading the character of Jake.
Woohoo.
And I've done some things and I want to do some more things. And I've done some things that are coming out in 2024, although I don't know when. And if you want to give me work, you can email me at heather.lee.cameron@gmail.com, or you can catch me on my social media links, which can be found on my YouTube channel, The Storm and Latter-day Saint. And to see my previous works, you can look at my YouTube or on my Facebook, Heather Lee Freelancer.
Excelente. That's awesome. All right, let's get into this new experiment. Reading
Jacob,
this- Oh, I'm Jacob Patrick. I'll be reading Ice King Old Man. I host Tape Read Tuesday every Tuesday.
and he's a
so far.
fabulous Imagineer.
Thank you. I live in imaginative worlds. Even though I don't think it's not Disney. So. All right. We're gonna share the screen. Let's
Jacob
see what-
hates praise. Everyone, so give lots to him. Let him know that he's loved.
So this is what the main page looks like. And if some are familiar with the show or not, they'll see, I'm going to mention two things. Like one we were just talking about before we went on the air. This came out in 2010. This is from 2006. Well, revised 2005. So you can see long before it started airing. And you can see the storyboard artist, Penn Ward, created by Penn Ward. And you'll see at this time, the Penn is the name of the main character that once it came out on TV, the name is Flynn. And I was going through a few episodes before we started today, and I didn't see this particular episode that actually got to the air. So that's an interesting thing, but we'll talk more about things after we finish going through this. And we'll try and do, everyone here will do a panel down one where action will be read. Then if there's dialogue, that'll be read. Then we'll go to the next one, read down and see the action or the dialogue. Yeah, action, and then we'll do the dialogue and just go through that way. And we'll go step through pages. All right.
Did you want me to say the panel names and panel numbers out loud too, or just read the?
Thank you for asking. I don't think we should do all that. I think just the action is probably going to be good. Yes. All right. So feel free to take us away.
Adventure Time, number 107 on Nickelodeon. Final storyboard as shipped. 12/23/2005, revised April 5th, 2006. Storyboard artist Penn Ward, created by Penn Ward. Penn is sleeping while Jake is floating in the foreground. Penn sits up and shoots out of sleeping bag. Penn walks toward Jake.
And Penn, which is played by Clint Monroe, says.
I don't see. Oh, let's move this out of the way then so I can see it. Jake, good morning.
It wasn't
Oh,
clear because
really?
it popped over, but yeah, I switched
Okay.
pages.
What you doing, buddy?
Meditating.
What are you meditating about, dude?
Wait, dude. I'm connecting the internet with my mind.
Close up on Jake.
Beep boop boop beep boop 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 boop.
Jake floats to the ground. Jake stands up and starts to dance.
Check it out. I downloaded a little dance.
Penn joins in.
Huh? I like it. Wee.
Rainicorn flies through the scene, throwing Penn and Jake off screen. Woo!
Whoa.
Rainicorn flying in background. Jake turns a point at it.
Look,
Algebraic.
it's Princess Bubblegum's Rainicorn.
Algebraic.
Look. She looked like she was crying.
Well, let's go cheer her up to the max.
Yeah, let's do it.
Penn and Jake begin to run.
Woo!
Jake runs past Penn as he grows. Growls, maybe. No, grows. Jake grows larger. Penn begins to climb on him. And Penn swings up on top of Jake. Jake now fills the screen. Jake runs on hills up and down. Rainicorn flies in the background. Rainicorn crying. Jake continues to run.
Hey, what's wrong? Knock knock.
Extreme crying, very intense.
There.
Penn?
Oh. Wahoo!
Rainicorn gains off screen? Off screen?
Okay.
Pet, man, that wasn't very funny.
She's flying into the Ice Kingdom.
The Ice King is an oxymoron.
Penn slides down Jake's side. Jake shrinks to normal size.
Seriously?
Penn grabs Pack
But what are we going to do?
and pulls it in front of him.
Survey the situation.
Raises binoculars into scene. Ice King shoots frozen lightning toward Rainicorn.
Yeah.
Penn hands binoculars to Jake.
What's up?
The Ice King is throwing frozen lightning bolts at the Rainicorn.
Jake raises binocs.
That guy is a total patoot.
The Ice King continues to shoot frozen lightning bolts. Princess in background.
Oh, that's me. He's like 50 patoots.
Whoa! And there's Princess Bubblegum.
Penn reaches for binocs off of Jake and pulls him away and puts him away and pulls out his sweater.
The Ice King is always stealing princesses.
Penn stands up and puts on his sweater.
We're going into turbo time. You want your booties?
Yes, please.
Penn looks in Pack. Pulls out Boots. Jake jumps into the air.
Ruff!
Boots shoot onto his feet
Thump, 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 thump.
and goes off screen.
What time is it?
Fists hit.
Adventure time!
Telecard spins out. Penn and Jake jump into the air. Fall over cliff's edge, land and slide down icy hillside, and out. Penn yells.
Penguins!
Slam into penguins. Penn slides with them. Well, penguins slide with them.
Wow.
Penn and Jake shoot off screen, riding on penguins.
Kaboom!
They land on snow. They antic. The background catches up with them and follows as they jump into the air. They kick flip the penguins up into their arms. And slowly rocket to
Rockstar Stone?
A rock star strummed them before planting the penguins back down on either side of the spiky ice gorge. They slide forward. They hit snow.
Sploosh.
And stand.
Mathematical rhombus.
That was totally math.
Ice clopses.
Can start.
Is that me or is that the ice clops?
Did somebody say my name?
Pen and Jake run for the hole. They jump in. They land in the hole.
That was close.
Pen leans down to make a snowball.
Oh my goodness.
Blur of hands tossing snowballs at Jake. Jake catches them in his arms.
Oh. Let's rock and roll.
They begin to run. Ice Clops looks down at Pen. Grabs and throws snowballs.
Ice to meet ya.
Snowballs hit Ice Clops.
Hey, cut it out.
Snow golem.
Oh.
They throw snowballs.
Wah.
Whoa.
Running and pointing.
Elemental. I'm lost. Can you direct me towards the sun?
Pointing up.
That way?
What?
Looks up.
Oh, geez. Duh. Thanks. I'm an idiot.
Throw
No
snowballs.
problem.
2 snowballs hit the elemental in the eyes.
Oh, wow. Oh, real nice. How old are you?
I'm 28.
Running.
I'm 12 years old.
I'm 28.
Pen and Jake jump into the air and freeze as they hear the Ice King laugh.
Hey, Ice King.
Jumps on Jake's back.
Stop it.
Pen points. Jake's legs stretch and grow up. Pen is still pointing.
Stop meddling, boy. You and your magical dog can't harm me.
Pen holds on to Jake.
He's not my dog. He's my...
And as he swings his legs back, he swings forward into the window, kicking the Ice King.
friend.
Pen shoots through the window, knocking Ice King back.
Oh.
Fighting sounds.
Oh.
That's it, crush. Nice. Well played.
Rainicorn is floating. Pen and Ice King fight in the background.
Hey, how's it going? My name's Jake Renicorn. Ooh.
Pen jumps on Ice King.
And why are you always stealing ladies?
Pen jumps up on Ice King's head and shakes his crown. Ice King turns toward camera.
I'm going to make one marry me.
Punches Ice King, throwing Ice King toward camera.
Ah, that's stupid.
Pen grabs the Ice King's skin and mooshes it around.
Your hat is stupid.
Pen jumps back.
My hat? is awesome.
As he slams into the Ice King and leans back.
Where's Jake?
Pen and Ice King fight in the background. Jake's hand covers mouth when Rainicorn speaks.
Are you kidding? I play the viola too. How long have you been playing? You are crazy. You are so crazy.
Now I've got you, boy. Look up.
Look up to position 2. And pan right to left, then truck in as Ice King shoots Pen. And a wavy flash back effect occurs. We wipe 2. As a hand comes in on Pen's shoulder as a flashback effect goes away.
What's going on?
And we truck out.
Abraham Lincoln? You want me to do it?
Abe says. I think that's Cat.
Pen, your mind has been transported back in time and to Mars.
What?
Abe threw himself in front of Pen.
What?
It doesn't matter. What does matter is you need to believe in yourself. Truck out. Music kicks in pretty hard right here. Seriously. Breaks ice.
Never.
Ice King is running with the princess in his arm. The music is going to keep rocking for a while. The camera adjusts. King runs past Pen.
Oh, Pen!
The Ice King flies out of the window, flapping his beard like wings. The Rainicorn rushes after them. Pen runs to the window.
Princess!
Pen jumps onto Jake's back.
Let's go.
And they run off stage. On King, flapping his beard. B1, pack, truck out on background only. On Rainicorn and Pen riding Jake. B1 pack, TO on background only. Rainicorn and Jake gain in scene. Slow motion, dramatic moment here. Pen leaps forward. Jake is running in slow motion, moving away with the background. The princess enters. Pen grabs Princess off Ice King's back. Princess is waving arms in slow motion. Pen holds on to the princess. Ice King and Jake moving away with the background.
Yeah.
Pen falls off stage. Ice King and Jake move away into the distance with the background. Ice King flaps beard in slow-mo. Jake runs in slow-mo. We see the sky and Pen and Princess falling. Rainicorn flies in. Rainicorn picks them up and flies off stage. Enters in
Yay!
Close on King.
Maya,
And truck out.
how dare they trifle with me? They can't possibly think they can win.
Hey, sloppy milkshake.
Camera
Yeah.
adjust.
Why don't you pick on someone your own size?
Oh, your powers are no match for my magical crown.
Jake punches the crown off the king.
My powers. My powers.
Truck out as King falls off screen. Jake walks.
Well, and well, some whelp. You've not seen the last of my wintry things. I'll cleave my warmth from your bones and stop stiff your heart with my eyes.
Ice King falls and shakes his fist.
Seems similar. Foul and noisome whelp! You've not seen the last of my wintry fangs. I'll clean the warmth from your bones. And stop sniff.
Jake walks off the screen.
Your beating heart with my claws. Oops.
There you go, princess. You are free.
Princess walks in. Rainicorn backs out of shot.
Oh,
Leans down. Rainicorn exits shot.
thank you, brave knight.
I'm not a knight. I'm a boy.
Princess grabs Pen by the arms and leans in to kiss.
Well then, thank you, brave boy.
Blushes rise into Pen's cheeks. Pen opens his mouth a little bit before laughing. Then Pen opens his mouth large and starts laughing and rubbing his cheeks up and down.
Oh,
Pen is rubbing his cheeks up and down. Pen is rubbing his cheeks up and down and bending his knees up and down excitedly.
Whoa. What is going on?
Pen crosses his arms. Pen goes up on his tiptoes quickly and comes back down.
Nothing.
Pen rubs his left leg with his right foot nervously. Pen puts his arms on his head. Jake leans to his left a little and looks over his shoulder.
What are you doing? You're looking kind of red. You okay?
Pen looks up at Princess Bubblegum.
No, I'm okay.
Uh,
Pen pushes Jake as he walks.
Gotta go. Bye, princess. Bye.
Go where, dude? We don't have anything to do.
Yeah, we do, bud. Adventure awaits.
I don't see any adventures going on anywhere. I think we're good to just sit here for a while and just talk about our feelings.
Leans up.
Uh,
Pen points.
Look, those ninjas are stealing that old man's blurry word.
Right.
Dissamer, I'm in there.
Old man chasing 3 ninjas.
Hey, get back my diamonds!
Later, princess. I gotta attend to this.
Princess
fare
waits.
thee well. Fare thee well, Pen and Jake.
Jake,
What time is it?
adventure time!
Adventure time!
And they run. As the title spins on and fades out.
Nice.
All right. Awesome. That was fun.
That was different.
Very different. Huh?
It's tricky
Uh,
to track.
It's tricky.
It is. That's nice.
Here, I'm gonna go to the restroom really quick.
Okay, let's take a little quick mini restroom break. We'll be back
Okay.
in 4 minutes. Well, if you guys, since you're sitting here, if you guys want to talk about Yeah, I didn't know how long to leave each screen on so people could see the pictures as we went and as they heard the text and stuff.
Yeah, that's a little tricky.
And here's some, like, you can tell they're trying to imply what's going to happen with the animation, like this up and down movement for Jake floating. So he's
Yeah.
just hovering up and down. Oops, don't want to do that. Let's see what else we can pick up from these.
I'm curious why they have slug on there.
What do you mean slug?
Maybe I'm
Oh,
just
down at the bottom.
uneducated. Yeah,
Gotcha.
that must mean
So-
something different. Is there like there's not a slug line for each frame? It's got to be something different that I don't know about.
And the transition, so what that
Yeah.
is?
Yeah,
They
transition.
mentioned a few transitions as we went through
Yeah.
here. We can see HU hookup to combine, make sure the shots a lot like match each other.
HU, what did you say that was?
Hookup.
Okay.
So like you'll see his hands and his face and everything. Whatever's doing here is going to match up perfectly to what's in this shot.
Yeah. Okay.
So
That's cool. Let's go through it. Let's keep
I'm
going.
guessing they could maybe do a different like locations here. I don't know if we overlooked them or if they actually changed or they just left them out here.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
What would slug normally mean?
Kind of like changing locations. Like say you're inside like a house, you might put a slug line for like kitchen, and then you put front
Okay.
room. Yeah, bathroom.
Well, this was cute, but I have no idea whether or not the dog had an accent, so I just guessed.
I don't
Well, that
think
was
he
a
did in
great
the show
British
for
dog.
unique
Did an
voice.
amazing British dog.
Yeah, it was good. They could have heard you instead, and then I didn't even think of British accent. Yeah, of course, let's do it. It's perfect. Yep, motion for floating down. We're trying to dissect some of the yeah, and clear arrows going off screen, showing that they leave.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see that a lot with the coming in. I'm not understanding what the ones that have down arrows, some of them do, some of them don't.
Yeah.
Would that be the start of the scene? Because you have scene 5, scene 6, scene 7.
Well, I think they're going to probably just say, like, in here, they're doing it different than how we normally consider scenes, because
Mhm.
these are just the next panel, I guess you would say.
Well, so some of them are panel 1, panel 2, and panel 3, though. See?
You're right,
Scene
but
6,
how
panel
is
1.
yeah, you're right. I'm just looking at the background, and like this background is exactly the same as that background,
Yeah.
and it seems almost like a continuous shot in the scene supposedly changes in it.
I don't know. Were we gonna read another one or?
We will read something quick after we discuss this a little bit, and we'll go offline for that one. And then how they showed like this moving thing, the background's moving. So we'll try and go through quick. Let's see what else we can see. Oh,
Do
Yeah,
they write anything on the
so-
slug line?
what?
Do they write anything on the slug?
We'll go through it quicker and we'll see if we see anything. I don't remember seeing something in this one. You guys can see here, like to show distance, they went off the screen there. Then it shows it coming in from behind this hill.
Yeah.
Do that one again. Let's see. So the background is panning and moving it to a shot. And then, like as you noticed while we were reading, Cat, like she flies off the screen as the background's going the other direction. Yeah. Oh, because they were probably running this whole time. That's why the legs changed. Background's moving. Still running background. Oh. Stop and start.
That panel's bigger than the other two.
Yeah, like a comic book. I'm guessing lots of times you will see later they have different lines usually to tell where starting from what camera going to what camera. But instead of doing that, it looks like they did stop here, probably telling what the background has to look like. So the frame is probably like this square here to start with, and then it probably dollies up or to this point
Yeah.
at the top and stops there before cutting.
Stop, start. Yeah. So a camera starts and then pans down as you see them. Cool.
It seems like they, for fun, added their own little like landing poses or different things.
Yeah.
I saw one again with the backpack.
You know, in that panel, the dog looks like a bread box.
Mm-hmm.
What
Totally.
about when they have drawings inside, like in the dialogue box there, you see the letter B in the middle and the picture.
I don't think normally they should, but like this will be the poses. A pose, B pose, C pose. So landing, yeah.
Oh, A and B, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
I'm guessing that's not too
No,
normal.
that's a
Yeah,
good
that makes
guess.
sense.
Yeah.
In the backpack around.
Yeah, they do it again. A, B, C.
Mm-hmm.
So he
And
grabs his back off or his bag off his back.
Well, it's called blocking. They do that in films too. It's something I learned when I started. In films, they kind of have to block where the characters go and where they end up.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
the shot hooks up to this shot, hooking up. They have it on both sides.
Yep.
Bringing the binoculars into frame. There. There's some-
Here, go back really quick.
Yep.
See that BGS/A22?
No, we're
I was looking at
up
too.
on the top. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Background. Maybe same as 22.
Ah, okay.
Uh-huh.
So they can reuse the backgrounds. They don't have to recreate one image. Do. If you guys notice anything and want me to stop, let me know.
All right.
Yeah, Claire goes off screen. And that they both come into frame from off.
Sorry, I'm not saying much. I'm getting a little tired. So
That's fine. That's fine. So the background is going down as they're going up.
Mm-hmm.
And then the opposite background's going up as they're coming down.
much
pretty much-
blocking in animation.
Yeah, and they got to determine if they're moving or if the background's moving. I mean, of course, they're going to be animated, but they're kind of like animated in place and the background's moving. It goes out. See, background's panning, this is staying there. Then they go off screen.
And then I think it was the Simpsons lady that came. I can't remember her name. She said they have to adjust like the things they do to the characters according to how fast or slow the actor speaks.
No, well, yeah. Normally in American animation, they do get the
'Cause
voice
they-
acting and the dialogue.
They
recorded
can't
first.
they can't expect the actor to speak to the character's pace. They have to adjust the character's speech to how fast or slow the actor speaks.
Yeah. And at this point, like right now, this is a storyboard. And so there'd be no dialogue at this point. And then at one point, they'll probably have scratch dialogue. So just people that maybe the person who drew the storyboard artist or others that are around will just do temporary things of the dialogue. And then they'll put that together in motion with these storyboards, which creates an animatic. And then after that point, so they can do that to roughly time it out and fill it. And when that's all working, then they'll go in to get recordings from the actual actors and actually do the
Mhm.
animation. It's kind of cool. So the background's moving and then here it stops and it continues up that way. On the back, let's see. Same stuff. I don't know what they wrote on the side. Now this one, they call it a pan, but and it shows again like we did before the start and the stop, but now instead of one single image, they did it across the three. And we know that like from filmmaking, like that's not really a pan sideways. This is going to be a dolly.
Yeah.
If it was staying still, then it'd be a tilt, but there we go. They jump off, they land. This is going to hook up to this shot, then coming back up. Snowballs, let's see. And then here's maybe a different one. Look at. So I guess they do this first, and then they wanted to add this. So it seems like.
Yeah.
So they're like, yeah, start first. There's something for Slug. No scene 42. They have it on here too. Scene 42, scene 43. It could have just happened to write it down at that part. But...
Yeah, it looks like they just edited out a scene. Oh, there you go. Oh, there's trans backlit flame. Do you know what DX stands for?
I don't. Oh, I was wondering if it's some type of effects, but it's something else with the but yeah, I have no digital effects, maybe.
Yeah.
Not sure. Again, the same.
Now, in stage, X would be cross,
Mhm.
down, cross, backlit flame. No, that doesn't make sense.
Here's the off screen. I don't know what was in on here, but this arch is different, but into frame. Same thing, something with the lightning bolts.
Mm.
You expect it. I'm guessing it's a digital effects that they.
Yeah.
Here's the different thing with the numbering too. So 60 is continued with the second panel. So that's when I think like it has like the same shot or background, and then 'cause you
DX,
just
according to Google, is digital transformation, but I don't know what that means.
so digital transition, I guess, or I don't know, transformation.
Huh.
Thank you for
Digital.
looking that up. Yeah. Swing goes through. This is interesting. I don't remember seeing refer to animation up here before.
Refer to animation. That basically means ask Jacob. It'd be interesting to see a live action one and see how it's changed or how similar it is.
So seems like we need ice.
Yeah.
Oh, so here's what I was mentioning earlier. So the shot would look just all you would see is that would fill the whole frame, and then it's gonna zoom
Move.
out or pull out. To
Interesting.
see
I love how they
everything.
did that. Okay.
Yeah. And then
And
you
so
can
it
see,
pans out, and then that's the frame that you see afterwards.
yeah, the arrows dictate the motion. As you can see here, it's the opposite. And it's like
Okay.
the whole frame, him coming down, and now it pushes into just his face.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And yeah, this hand came into frame.
Yeah.
Same thing there. All the arrows saying out.
Cool. How cool is that, man? That's awesome. I mean, for if you're into this kind of thing, I mean, you know.
Which if someone's here, yeah, they should. Yeah, they probably are. Jumping past in the back out the window, camera adjusting, following.
Sweet.
Interior. Let's go. Helping them know what's inside and what's outside.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And B1, is that, I could not figure what that one meant.
I'm
Where?
guessing background one, but did you see it recently or
Just now. You just had it back on,
this one?
no, one more.
Maybe
Maybe,
other
no, it's
direction.
after this one. There, panel 3,
Oh,
or the third
yeah.
panel.
Kicking his
B1.
beard, B1 pack. Truck in on background only. So yeah, it's got to be.
I think it's on the next frame too.
Interesting.
And the TO.
Mm-hmm.
TO.
Track on.
Background.
I don't.
TO is probably tight on.
Translation on only, or
TO is probably tight on.
Tight on background only.
Yeah, so like a close up, maybe, or I'm totally wrong.
but I'm feeling like they're moving, but like the background's the only thing that's I don't know, tracking out or like traveling or but because they're probably doing the same thing in frame, but then the background's changing.
Yeah.
I'm guessing, but again, guessing, don't know.
Sweet.
Background traveling. Is it going to move into it? Slow-mo is clear. Off-screen.
This is really nice. It's very interesting, but I am also curious about Clint's script.
All right. Similar stuff. So we'll ask you guys. Okay, so we went through as much as we can try and figure out from the storyboards without us being a storyboard artist. What did you guys think about the story itself?
It has like a Robert Munch feel to it. I don't know if any of you have ever read Robert Munch,
Yeah.
but it has like, I don't know, almost a Princess in the Paper Bag feel. What do you
I
think, Vicky?
Yeah. Yeah, it's very cute. It's definitely meant for children.
Yeah.
If you haven't read Robert Munch, you should be ashamed of yourselves.
Never heard of Robert Munch.
Okay. I'm putting myself in.
He's a beautiful children's author
Shame,
who's
shame.
written many beautiful stories, and you should all be ashamed of yourselves if you haven't heard of him or read him. Go read him. Even if you're an adult, go read him. You'll be
Okay.
laughing.
I will go read him. I will track down him and then I will read him.
Go to chapters.
So Jacob, how long would this show have been? 20 minutes?
I think there's something like that. Yeah. There or sometimes they let me just bring up one of the episodes right now. I had it up earlier. It is really short. It may even be shorter than that. Average is like 22 minutes, but I'm guessing this one, well, yeah, this had quite a few. Like there's sometimes they do like 7 minutes or 14 minutes and they break it up that way. Let you guys keep talking about the story or whatever while I bring this up.
Yeah, children's networks, they don't have a stat length. They can be any length. It can be 5 minutes, it can be 15.
Yeah.
So including the titles and the credits, it's about 12 minutes. The
12
episodes
minutes,
that they
okay.
have online
Interesting.
right now.
Okay.
So
70.
they'd probably play 2 separate ones, I'm guessing, in a half-an-hour block with commercials
Yeah.
breaking it up and in between.
Right.
But yeah.
That was
I thought the story was kind of just crazy all over the place. It
I think
felt
that's the
a little
point.
disconnected to me on some of it. But
Yeah. I think it's, a show for kids that are super high energy. How do you get super high energy kids to
Yeah.
sit down and, not do anything? You show them a fun adventure. And
my kids absolutely love the show. They loved it.
yeah, totally.
Well, I think your kids would also like Robert Munch. That's why you need to sit them down and read it to them.
All right.
All right. After they're finished running, then you take them in and you read them Robert Munch.
But one thing it seemed good to do as a pilot is introduce you to the characters and what they're like. Introduce to the 2 main characters, the parts of the world,
Yeah.
the Ice King, the princess, the unicorn. So that
Yeah,
did
character introductions, man. It's an art, I still to this day, I think the way that they introduced Bane in The Dark Knight Rises, I mean, I know that has, that movie has mixed reviews, but I think that is one of the best character introductions of all time.
You adopted the dark.
Yeah,
You
when
were born into it. What is that introduction of him?
it's when they're on the plane
Ah, right.
and they're talking about the mission and why they have to do it, and the guy just freely goes down with the ship and sacrifices his life for the cause, and then it pulls away. I just thought that was interesting because, I mean, the fact that somebody would so willingly give up their life for a cause, it's like you're just curious, you're naturally like, I want to know more about that. Like, how does this guy get to there? What does he do? How does he talk to these people to get them to sacrifice their life, And then they pull away so that you just want to see him more. At least for me, every time I watch that, it's like, oh my God, all I want to see is Bane. I don't care about anybody else. I think they did a really good job of character introductions in that one. Even Catwoman, right?
Mm.
How she ends up being a diamond thief or whatever that's breaking into his house to steal stuff from Batman. I mean, really good way of introducing characters on the sly.
Anything else you guys want to say about Adventure Time before we cut this off and go to the secret offline story?
Yeah.
Any other thoughts? Anything else?
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was different and fun. Yeah.
Mhm.
I definitely want to check it out because I've seen it a bunch, like just popping up everywhere. But I would like to sit down and give it a watch, let my inner child go on Adventure Times.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you for everyone who was watching live or watches this later for going on this adventure with us. And maybe what we read offline right now, you guys will get to see some point in the future.
Yeah, maybe.
I wouldn't mind being a voice on a Nickelodeon show. That would be fun.
Yeah, you could crush
Absolutely.
it. I think everybody here could crush it at a Nickelodeon show. Let's do it.
All right. Bye,
Hey,
live
believe
people.